Pavements are cracked, access to roads change almost every day, and people in bright orange almost outnumber the cars travelling along the city's streets. CTV News walked around the central city with Duncan Gibb, the general manager of the stronger Christchurch infrastructure rebuild team, otherwise known as the man overseeing Christchurch's largest infrastructure project in the city's history.
We're on track, in fact, a little bit ahead of where we wanted to be.
Skirt are just about to clock the halfway mark, which includes repairing 62 kilometres of road, 43 kilometres of wastewater pipes, 15 bridges and 9 pump stations. This site on Peterborough Street is one that's near completion after undergoing a complete rebuild on the road.
It's the end of a long process, because underneath here is the new water and the new sewage and wastewater and all those services that are a lot further down. So this is the final finishing. Great to see, and we're going to see a lot more of this happening in the central city over the next few months.
What you don't often see is what happens underneath the roads. It's similar to the veins of the human body, filled with cables and pipes running in all different directions.
Before we can really get in and do the work of installing the services, we've got to identify and locate all of the existing power and gas and telecom and all those sorts of things. So this is what we're doing here. We're using a hydro excavation to suck out the material which is agitated and stirred up by a high pressure water blast.
Some pipes so small they've called on the help of small robots like this one, being used to go underground where humans can't fit, inspecting damage of sewer and stormwater drains. It even comes with lasers.
Yeah, that definitely goes everywhere a person can't go. It'll do 100mm pipes up to 2 metres, and it can drive 300 to 500 metres away from the van.
And the engineers are repairing the roads, but with a few new tricks up their sleeves, in the hopes of preventing the widespread damage caused by the 2011 quakes. They're now laying this geotextile mat on the bottom of the road.
And what it does is it provides some strength to the pavement. If there is movement, again another earthquake, it provides a tensile capacity, so if the road moves it's going to hold it all together, and hopefully we don't get the same disruption to the road again.
But it's not making the roads indestructible. While the city's rebuild is moving along at a fast pace, heavy trucks and construction teams driving along the city's streets are causing delays for Skirt.
There's a percentage of the roads that need to be redone like this, where the vertical alignment's gone well and truly out of tolerance. A lot of the roads are just going to be repaired and resealed. We're being very conscious in not putting the final surface on a lot of the buildings through the central city because of all the work that's coming.
But that's not all.
What have been some of the setbacks in here?
You get the normal challenges around working with other projects and programs. I'm trying to get services relocated. That's caused a few problems for us along the way, but generally I reckon things are going very well.
And the price tag on these roads, $2.9 billion. The project is part of Christchurch City Council's cost-sharing agreement with the government. But the cash-strapped council is facing a financial crisis. An independent auditor opened the council's books and found a shortfall of $534 million, which may leave some of the roading projects only partially finished.
Funding is an ongoing conversation around the rebuild, as you know. We're doing the best we can to get as much work out of the budget that we have, and that's what we're working with.
By the end of the year, Mr Gibb believes the city centre will have up to 90% of the work in the city complete, making it easier for those commuting around the rebuild. Emma Cropper, CTV News.